The Biden administration continues its tit-for-tat response to Iranian-backed proxy attacks on American troops in the Middle East. One America's Daniel Baldwin has warned whether this is enough to protect our troops. Take a look.
The Pentagon has confirmed the U.S. has conducted precision airstrikes in Syria on facilities used by the Iranian Revolutionary Guard. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin revealed the strikes were in response to continued attacks from Iranian proxies on American bases in both Iraq and Syria. John Elliott, former chief spokesperson for the National Security Council and Marine Corps veteran, is with us. John, Lloyd Austin said these strikes were against a training facility and a safe house. Weapon storages may have been included. What do you make of the response from the Biden administration? Is this appropriate? Are they going far enough?
Well, it's a great question, Daniel. Secretary Austin has been very limited in his strikes here. This is the third time in 2 weeks that we've attempted to strike back. But this is against 52 attacks to today over the last month. And so you look at 52 versus 3, and in several of the attacks, what we've done is we've given them either forewarning or we've waited until the personnel actually clear out for us to bomb the facilities. So it's a very tepid response on behalf of the Pentagon. And it's something where they're making a calculation that they do not want to hit back very hard, because these are Iranian proxies and they do not want to provoke Iran to draw us into a larger conflict. But look, at the same time, you need to have street credibility, and the U.S. doesn't have that when it has these very tepid attacks or counterattacks to what the Iranians are doing. Let's make no bones about it, is that these are not Iranian proxies. This is Iran directing this. These are essentially Iran Revolutionary Guard directed forces. So there's very little difference between the Iranians attacking us directly and these guys. So we should think about it in the same way.
John, you mentioned that there were more than 50 of these strikes happening in the last month. The Pentagon revealed that about 56 U.S. personnel have actually been injured in these attacks in Syria and Iraq. President Trump was in New Hampshire this past weekend, and he said that peace through strength was a moral duty that the commander-in-chief of the United States had. And he said that President Biden is not operating under that mindset. Do you agree with the 45th president's assessment of the situation?
Absolutely. He's right on with this, is that talk about someone with peace through strength. That was President Trump while he was in office. When we were at the National Security Council supporting President Trump, he eliminated the head of the Revolutionary Guard, Soleimani. He took out Baghdadi, who was the head of ISIS, and people knew not to even come close to threatening the United States, let alone killing anybody. And here there's been one contractor who died of a heart attack while he was covering for some of these attacks. But this is really not peace through strength. This is weakness in response to attacks on behalf of Iran, and our credibility and our deterrence in the region suffers as a result. So President Trump is exactly right. He knows what he's talking about, because he knew how to, he walked the walk. He didn't just talk the talk in terms of deterrence.
John Elliott, former chief spokesperson for the National Security Council and Marine Corps veteran. Sir, we appreciate you being with us on One American News.
Thank you, Daniel.
For all our viewers asking where One American News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One American News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.